go get my headphones and then I can listen. Turn the huddle camera off a little.
Will is watching and listening too. Will. All right, Will, how is the sound? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. NESCAC men's basketball first round, Connecticut College versus Bowdoin. Live from New London, Connecticut. We got 16 minutes to go before the festivities get started. We're gonna have a terrific national anthem and then get right into the starting lineups and start this game. All right.
If you ever want to mute yourself, just click this and then unclick it. It's a little microphone.
Okay.
But, there shouldn't be a ton of background noise.
Do you mind getting my keys from Taylor, the assistant coach? My keys? Okay, thank you. Stand.
Standing in front of the score.
Yeah.
Okay. Because he can't make it up to the center court, obviously.
Pretty close.
Not long enough.
Yeah, but anyway, when he practiced yesterday, he was on the mid center court line as close to the center of the court as possible.
Okay, then I'll tell him that.
Okay,
great.
thank you. I can't hear you.
You said they were on the scorer's table, but they're not over there. So when they come back out, I'll
Oh. Oh, perfect. Hey, how do you pronounce Cam's last name?
Shanefield.
Shanefeld?
Yep.
Jaron Flynn, Andrew Hartel.
Yep.
So,
Waylon.
Waylon, yep, Rice, Baxter, Austin, Lavitt.
Slur.
What?
Slur.
Slip?
Slur.
Slur. Oh, I'm Slur. But Shanefeld.
Yep.
Shane. Okay. Yep. Hot mic. All right, well, we are live from New London, Connecticut. The first round NESCAC men's basketball playoff game between the number 6 seed Connecticut College Camels and the 11 seed Bowdoin Polar Bears. My name is Stephanie Pemper. I'm the Assistant Athletic Director here at Con for game management and facilities and marketing, and a former women's basketball coach for 22 years. So excited to be here. Really excited for this game. I believe it's been 15 years since our men's program has hosted a conference tournament game. It's a sellout. Fans are filing in. We gave away about 260 tickets today, which was yours truly, up at our student center, and they were gone in 25 minutes. So it should be a pretty fun atmosphere. Most of the Con students have kind of filled in on the right side of the bleachers, and I'm guessing you're going to be able to hear them through the ambient noise. But again, welcome to New London, Connecticut for this first round NESCAC men's basketball playoff game. About to sing the national anthem. It's going to be sung by a junior captain on our men's soccer team, Steve Jonas. Steve is part of an a cappella group on campus called Coco Bo. He was a first team all NESCAC performer, all academic team, and of course our men's soccer team won the first national championship in the college's history this last fall. So not sure if you'll be able to hear Steve, but All right, we are rocking and rolling from the Charles Luce Fieldhouse. Steve Jonas gave a spirited rendition of the anthem in his Chuck Taylors. We're really excited to have him back next year, obviously as a senior on our men's soccer team as they try to go back to back. It's a great program, great coaches, just really good culture on that team. Again, my name is Stephanie Pemper. I'm down here at the end of the con bench, sitting alongside our trainers. If you've never been to Luce Fieldhouse, the acoustics are bananas. So I tried to go somewhere where I could hear myself think. Here we go, the starting lineups. Number 0 for Con, Cam Shainfeld. Our freshman point guard from Newton, Massachusetts. Number 1, Jay Flynn, a sophomore from Roslindale, Massachusetts. The senior, number 22, Austin Lavitt from Rybrook, New York. Gave a really inspired performance last weekend and a couple wins. And the big man inside, number 40, Andrew Hartel, freshman from Cape Elizabeth, Maine. Terrific big man, really just great footwork, good hands, real fundamental. I'm going to try to not be partial tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but I do like our men's team, of course. Of course, I generally like Polar Bear teams as well, having coached there for 10 years. I've gotten to know Alex Lloyd a little bit, the first-year head coach of the men's team. Really nice guy, really loves basketball. They beat us the only time we played each other this year. The story of the game was kind of the first half. Our guys didn't score it very well. The second half, both teams scored in their 40s. Since then, Bowdoin has gone 1-6, and Con has gone 4-4. I was talking to Alex Lloyd this afternoon, and he just talked about they're finally getting healthy, having the full team at practices, and just a young team. We are underway. Bowdoin's going to play mostly man-to-man. They like to switch defensively, but in the NESCAC, they face a lot of teams that have a good big man, and they aren't able to switch as much as they want to. We do have a couple posts that we're going to play tonight, so that could be a storyline of this game for sure. Is Con able to capitalize inside or get good action off of our screens? A little sloppy early, to be expected. A couple turnovers for the Camels. Con Con is going to play a 2-3 zone for most of the game. If you haven't seen a lot of us this year, a lot of coaches say they play 100% zone. Apparently the data analytics say it's 91% zone. Nice pass. Good job attacking the zone there. Achafusi, 15 for Bowdoin. Nice little bounce pass, dump that off for an easy layup. The first time out, I'll get you the starters for Bowdoin. This is my first basketball game ever broadcasting, so be patient. This is the first game in Luce Fieldhouse this year that we've had broadcasting. We typically just film from a ceiling camera, and there's just the ambient noise and no broadcasting. So we'll see if I can bring a little something extra to the streaming tonight. The proverbial nerves early on for Con. Nice little fake there. First time we played Bowdoin. This young man, number 12, that just had the ball, Kajitomi, a senior, really stood out to me. Some of these seniors, you know, their careers have been so impacted by COVID. It's a young man that, you know, missed an entire year. Your junior year sometimes is your best year. Certainly a big year of growth. So he's trying to catch up, like most of these seniors are. Hand check, a little too physical. Got a good crew of officials tonight. A couple of them I recognize have been here this year. By and large, really good officiating for our men's games. Con is coached by Tim Sweeney, assisted by Corey Begley and Taylor Mulvey. Coach Sweeney's done a great job since taking over this program. It's a really, really young team. A lot of coaches, we like to say we have a young team, but he's a lot of freshmen and sophomores. Good take by Jay Flynn, just missed it. Good job by Bowdoin not fouling. Such a talent to be able to play basketball without fouling. Stepped out of bounds on the side. That is a violation that you see surprisingly a lot. Stepping on the sideline there in the corner. One of Bowdoin's strengths is their free throw shooting. Good take by Shanefield there. He loves to get into the paint. It's a big key for Bowdoin is to try to keep him out of the paint. He doesn't take a lot of shots. The ones that he wants to take are in the paint. Nice drive and kick in transition, but just couldn't buy it. Number 2, Billy Whalen, a sophomore, listed as 5'10". He is not 5'10", from Hamilton, Massachusetts. Really like him. He's a really confident shooter, smart player. Seems to do a really nice job of just believing that his next shot's going in, not focusing on whether he's made or missed his last 2 or 3. Six to nothing early, Bowdoin's ahead. Another good job getting deep in the paint, but just couldn't finish by Schoenfeld for Kahn. I got the pronunciations for these kids' names before the game, but you'll have to forgive me. I may make a few mistakes tonight. Just in the excitement of the moment. A couple of my coworkers have reminded me I have a hot mic, which is a nice reminder. It has already been hard to not encourage and cheer for the Camels, but like I said, a lot of respect for Bowdoin, their team, their players, their coach, athletic director, the whole group. Hoping for a great basketball game. And I'll tell you what, so since we last played them again, Bowdoin has gone one and 6, but in their eyes, you know, they're like, we beat you guys. So this is a confident Polar Bear team. They've come here and already beaten us. Up 7-0 early. Good ball pressure there. Oh, nice finish. Jay Flynn for Cons, having a really nice year. Just a sophomore, Roslindale, Massachusetts. Second on our team in scoring at 11 a game. Nice pull-up right there by number 1, Michael Simons, Falmouth, Maine. They love their basketball in Maine. It's a great state for Division III basketball and has been a good state for Division I women's basketball, the University of Maine. Neat thing about Maine is they only have one Division I school and no Division II schools, so a lot of nationally ranked Division III programs, especially on the women's side. Nice pass inside, easy finish. David Murray, a sophomore, Jackson Heights, New York. He's missed some games this year with injury. When he's healthy, Camels really have 3 big men that they rotate, but mostly just 2. Great finish inside. So good feed inside. They make a nice give and go cut. They clear it out. David Murray goes to work. Bowdoin posted a nice job of staying down, going straight up. Just one too many step throughs and a nice soft finish over the front of the rim. The one Conn College starter I missed was 23 Ben Rice, a sophomore from Hanson, Massachusetts. Playing 31 minutes a game. It's been really solid. One of the Camel's better three-point shooters, 36% on the year in conference games. Really second only to number 2, Whalen. Quick timeout. We're back in action. Conn's picking up full court. Oh, I see that a lot. It's right out of the timeout. Maybe not expecting the pressure. We don't pressure a lot. Good call by Coach Sweeney. One of the Conn coaches, Taylor, likes to stand the whole game behind the bench. He's really spirited. Nice little baby hook. David Murray making an impact on this game early. We talked about that. Could Conn capitalize inside against a somewhat small Polar Bear team? Team fouls are 2-2. Good job by 22 on Bowdoin there, playing off Murray. He's not going to shoot a lot of those from there. Jack Shea for Bowdoin. Deep three. Nice shot. Wow. Wow. Give me all 3 of these. Number 20, Rand Hawa, a junior from Ontario by way of Worcester Academy in Massachusetts. Good basketball down at Worcester Academy on the boys and the girls side. Job coming over and helping there. Big block shot. Oh. Good job picking up the shooter early in transition by Conn. Oh, we left him. Wow. Okay. Rand Hawa is talking to the crowd. This is fantastic. We got some members of our men's soccer team is standing, if you can see on camera at all, right across from our bench. And the students promoted a whiteout. They didn't really ask permission. They just sort of said this was going to be a whiteout, which is great. And so all those kids standing, a lot of them again on the soccer team, all wearing white. Kind of funny, the Polar Bears, of course, are white, and Bowdoin, a lot of people don't know this, but their original colors were white and white. I might have learned that from their longtime equipment manager, Bernie LaCroix. And they, of course, had to come up with a contrasting color, so they added black. And over the years, now their third color is silver. It used to be yellow. Nice strong move inside again by 22. Jack Shea. Yes, a full timeout. I could use a little break here. The leading scorers for Bowdoin in conference games this year, again, they're 2-8 in conference, picking up both of their wins on the road. James McGowan is their leading scorer at 13 a game. And really their best three-point shooter. Xander Workman, averaging 10 a game. He was a key to their win here earlier this year, according to coach. Workman and Shea both. Workman was in foul trouble, which hurt them. Third leading scorer for Bowdoin, Simons, number 1, at 9 a game. And then you have Kajitomi, number 12, the one I mentioned earlier. Again, Bowdoin's strengths, 17 free throw attempts a game. He's number 3 in the conference at 72%. Both of these teams are really balanced in scoring. 4 kids averaging like 9 or more a game. Neither team has a player that's really established himself as late game, ball's going to be in his hands, and he has a lot of experience finishing games. So we'll see how that plays in if this game is close late. Really nice basket cut there that's Ben Rice. Wow, really nice ball movement. 21-9. Bowdoin doing a really nice job in their man-to-man, just challenging passes, being physical on the ball. Shanefield gets one to fall there inside. He likes to go in there and actually post up. Obviously off the dribble. Has some nice, good footwork, good moves. Camel's got a little lucky there, gave up that nice open 3. Good transition D. Neither of these teams are great rebounding teams. Oh. Well, that was interesting. Huh. Not sure. I don't know that he meant to pull him down. I think he was just trying with either hand to knock that ball away, maybe lock up an arm. We'll see what the officials call here. Obviously, Conn is looking for a little bit of momentum. Plays like this can really go either way in terms of momentum. Obviously, if Conn's able to go to the foul line and put some points on the board, that alone gives him some momentum. But in terms of emotion, obviously 15 still in the game, not a dirty player at all. Good job there defensively, sagging off the three-point line. So what are the Camels' strengths? Field goal shooting, field goal percentage, number 4 in the conference at 43%. To give you an idea, Wesleyan, who's number 1 in the conference, is at 49%. You know, we finished 6th, so to be number 4, we're obviously kind of outperforming our seeding with that. Nice refusal of a ball screen there. Couldn't get it to fall. The Camels' three-point field goal percentage is also number 4 in the conference at 35%. It's interesting. I know I'm hoping to get some halftime stats, but I know Bowdoin's hit a few threes already this game. Statistically in the league, they're number 10 in the conference out of 11 teams at 25%. So they can get hot. I think in our first matchup, I think Bowdoin had 7 threes, which is pretty, you know, not a lot, not a little. I mentioned how Bowdoin's number 3 in the league, going to the free throw line 17 times a game, while Conn goes 16 times a game. We're number 1 in the conference in steals at 9 a game. That's our zone. You know, again, you're not going to see a ton of teams that play almost all zone. Obviously, there's so many different points of emphasis in a 2-3 zone. How do you defend the high post? How do you defend the short corner, high post dive? How do you defend ball screens? So the nice thing about only playing zone is most teams only have a few actions against it. So you can, obviously in scouting, walk through those teams' plays and make your adjustments to your zone and really force them to do some things that maybe in the other 22 games of the year they don't have to do. Certainly if a team only has a couple days to prepare for you and you're a zone team that plays it well, that can be an even greater challenge for them to put in some stuff in a short amount of time. Oh, shooter's roll right there by Billy Whalen. Telling you, that kid, he's made some big, big threes for Conn this year. Plays with a lot of heart. That one, I think, hit rim 4 times, just so soft before it fell in. Almost a nice answer back there, but didn't go down for the Polar Bears. Shane Feld in the lane, hits the trailing Rice. Nice up and under, just couldn't finish. Again, good defense by Bowdoin, just going straight up, being physical. Just like the first game, Conn just not scoring in the first half. Transition. Jay Flynn, real unselfish. Keep moving, cutting off the ball. It goes inside of the post there. I have a feeling coach wants a basket cutter. There's such a tendency to spot up on the three-point line when it goes inside. But it always helps to have one cutter, kind of get the defense to collapse. Either get a layup or get one of those open threes when the D collapses. Woo! Big bucket there. Ben Rice, little transition. You see that so much in basketball, just an open three missed by Bowdoin. Down the other way and a little secondary break. Schoenfeld just creates a little, get that dribble inside the three-point line. Make a move, take that ball inside. You might not always be able to get to the paint, but if you can just get it inside that three-point line, you get a little, you draw some attention, quick kick, open three. Cuts it to 4, big hoop for Conn. Another strength for Conn this year, our turnover margin. We're also number 1 in the conference in turnover margin. -3, so we always have 3 more assists than turnovers. Bowdoin is number 10 in the league. They always have 2 more turnovers than assists, so big disparity there. Turnover margin is often a reflection of your point guard, and for sure for Connecticut College, our point guard play is a strength. Again, number 0, Cam Schoenfeld, 34 minutes a game, 3 assists a game, and number 4 in the league at assist to turnover ratio is just a freshman. Coach Sweeney has really invested in him this year. Lets him play through some of his struggles. He had, I want to say, an ankle injury earlier in the year. You know, so usually when you have an ankle injury, when you come back, you're not 100%, but you're fully clear to go. Just kind of a pain tolerance thing, ankle injuries. Another picking up full court, out of the timeout, almost forced a travel. But Kajitomi is just too smart, too fundamental for that. Moving ball screen, so a little guard-to-guard ball screen there, which teams do a lot of times against the zone, of course. A lot of times against man, you don't do that because it's a quick switch, but against zone, it can throw a zone into rotation. A lot of times you're trying to pull someone and kind of make that one more pass. Maybe for a corner 3, a moving ball screen. Alex Lloyd does not work the refs a lot. From my experience, 22 years as a head coach, that foul felt a little bit like the opposing coach asked for that one, but it's probably just a reflection of how good these refs are. Got to call it both ways. You call it a moving ball screen on one end, got to call it on the other to be consistent. A little out of control there, I think, is why Jay Flynn didn't get that call. He is rarely out of control. He's a talented young player. It's a simple high post kick out. When you have a point guard at the top, near the top of the key against a zone that can hit deep threes, wow, it is hard to play a 2-3 zone. Most teams don't have a point guard that likes to shoot and hit deep threes from the top, believe it or not. You have a lot of pass-first point guards. Which might surprise some people with the Steph Currys of the world existing, and of course Trae Young actually loves to pass and is pretty unselfish. So does Curry. There's that Nice one more pass to the corner. 7-point lead for Bowdoin. 2 minutes to go. And good defense. Good job not forcing by Schoenfeld. Refusal of the ball screen. Oh, wow, that was strange. Usually refs don't call an offensive foul unless the defender falls. He did not fall, but he got the call. Got an official playing in a mask. We actually rapid test all the officials when they get to the game. Had a couple positives this year, and we've gone with 2 officials. That high post action again, little kick out to that top of the key 3. Different shooter this time, number 2, Cole Hannon. Good take. Good little, it was a Euro step. A little too physical there by 14, James McCowan. Again, McCowan, their leading scorer. Conference, he's made 15 threes in 10 games at 33%. Solid. Next best, Randhawa has made 18 in 10 games, but only at 27%. So again, I'm gonna hope to get some halftime stats, but I think Bowdoin is outperforming their three-point stats. Big offensive rebound and putback. 5-point game. 1 minute to go. See who can get momentum going into half. This is what you'd expect a playoff game to be. Pretty low scoring early. Nice. Well, there's your leading scorer right there. What a sweet pull-up. James McCowan. The mid-range. Where is he from? Might be a small town kid. Westwood, Mass. Oh, good basketball in Westwood, Mass. Oh yeah, it's a foul. Again, good cut. Westwood, Mass, I know has had a really good girls program. I know the former head coach there. I think it's just a really good town for athletics, frankly. So probably really good boys basketball as well. Here's McCowan is a freshman. Bowdoin has their year of graduation on their roster. I don't know if it's because of COVID and missing a season, but it's hard for me to fantastic. Ball screen against the zone, a pick and pop. Nice one more. Oh, really nice help. Haven't called his name very often tonight yet. 33, Ryan Banks. Really smart defensive play. Nice pull up there. Drew the foul. It's good body control by Schoenfeld. 1.2 seconds to go. Foul definitely impacted his shot. He's very unlikely to make that kind of, having his legs taken out a little bit, but from behind there. Oh, so the first time these two teams played The Camels' free throw shooting was tough. Let me see if I can find those stats for you. It really impacted the game. Yeah. Yeah, the Camels were 8 for 20 from the foul line their first game at 40%. Bowdoin went 28 times, 68%. So free throw shooting was a big story in that first one. Bowdoin shot the lights out in that first one, 57% from the field. Well, so the Camels battled back. I don't know what their biggest deficit was. I feel like they were down 10, just down 4. All right, well, we're back. 3.5 to go before the start of the second. I did get my hands on some stats, and wow, it is very telling. So shooting percentages, Bowdoin is just shooting well, 44% from the field. Conn is 32%. As a result, Conn has quite a bit more offensive rebounds. We have 7 to Bowdoin's 2. And maybe as a result of those 7 offensive rebounds, we've gone to the foul line 12 times to Bowdoin's 4, but we've only made 5. So again, our free throw shooting is hurting us this game like it did. I mean, we're literally 42%, and in game 1, we were 40%. So turnovers, we have 8. Bowdoin has 9. So a little sloppy. I think just good defense. These teams had plenty of time to prepare for this game. So a lot of film, a lot of walkthrough time. A lot of times you'll see that in the first half. Nobody looks great because they're just being defended so smart. For Bowdoin, leading scorers, 2 of them. And if you've been watching, you know who they are. Number 14, McGowan, their leading scorer, has 9. Doing it mostly from 2-point. 4 for 7 from the field, just 1 for 2 from 3. And then number 20, Randhawa. You saw him get hot from 3. All of his shot attempts and makes are from 3. 3 for 5. For the Camels, again, if you were watching, you saw it. David Murray inside. 6 points is our leading scorer. Conn has 12 paint points. Biggest lead for Bowdoin was 12. So Conn battled back to make it a 4-point game. That's pretty much it, sports fans. It's always, can't tell you how many times as a coach I went to the locker room at halftime and it only tells half the story. Just don't always give you what you want, and you're really eager for the second half and to get that full picture. Again, from New London, this is Stephanie Pemper, Assistant Athletic Director at Connecticut College, game management, facilities marketing, and was a women's basketball coach at the college level for 22 years as a head coach, about 5 as an assistant. Thrilled to be doing this broadcast. It's my first time doing a basketball game. So if you know me, give me some good feedback. Email me, text me. Got to shout out Jim Caton, the Sports Information Director at Bowdoin. Been there a long time, was there when I was the women's basketball coach there. He's at the hockey game tonight, so isn't able to watch. Good defense right there, not fouling. Kind of cutting Shanefield off, but not reaching. Is that high post action again? They really like finding him at the elbow. Which again, nice inside, outside. These are the kinds of actions against our zone that I was saying we generally get pretty good at defending. And we see them multiple times. Good action then. Wow, just really good D. They brought a double there on Hartel. Still went up with it. What is he from the field in the first half? Andrew. He was 0 for 3. 1 for 4 from the foul line. Good ball movement. Oh, wow. What a pass. 15. Quick timeout. Achifusi, 15 for Bowdoin. Coach helped me with the pronunciation of that one. He has dropped some nice dimes this game. I have noticed that about him. In conference, Achifusi plays 29 minutes a game, started all 10. Good job getting to the foul line at 70%. Nice assist to turnover ratio, 4 rebounds a game. Again, Alex Lloyd in his first year talked about just really learning who the players are, the players learning who he is. He's learning Bowdoin, that campus community. Just really feels like they have room to grow on defense. Whereas Tim Sweeney for us is well past those kind of learning what Con is and players learning who he is. He's a terrific, terrific coach. I had to come into the office at about 10 a couple weeks ago, and his door was open on a weeknight. Coach, what are you doing here? So they had played at Brandeis midweek, which is up outside of Boston. The next day, he went to a high school game up outside of Boston, came back. I guess he was maybe returning the school vehicle. About 10, it was, I don't know if he was checking some emails or what he was doing, but he's a really hard worker. Coach Sweeney. I've had the pleasure of listening to him talk to his guys at practice a couple times. Just so professional. He respects them a lot, knows that they want to be good. Nice drive and kick. Again, when you can drive middle, especially from near the baseline against zone, you just usually have a couple shots open to you. Little spin move, nice unselfish kick out. So again, Coach Sweeney, that early timeout in the second half. They went into half down 4, now they're down 7. Just still not hitting. I have been there as a coach. Good. Nice. Wow. Really strong move. Good offensive player, good defensive player. That's what you want to see in the second half. It's just when the offense is too good. So many times the defense is too good, and it's just nice in really any sport when. What a great basket cut. McGowan, geez, is he good? So I can't believe I haven't mentioned that the previous Bowdoin men's basketball coach was my colleague for 10 years, Tim Gilbride. So I don't know this for sure, but I guess McGowan would have been one of his recruits. Somebody will probably correct me, but Tim Gilbride, great coach, great mentor, great colleague, husband, father. So for a lot of Bowdoin fans up in Brunswick, Maine, it's going to look different watching the black and white without Tim Gilbride on the sideline. Be kind of cool if he's watching this game tonight. Oh, that could have been an illegal screen. So the NESCAC this year you could look at the standings and the statistics and surmise that it's kind of Wesleyan's championship to win or lose. They're 9-1 in league, the Cardinals, 21-3 overall. They came here and played really, really well. I was so impressed. Coach Joe was at Wesleyan when I coached in the league 13 years ago. Great coach, was at Bates as well. He really likes his kids. I had a chance to, one of my roles is I meet all these visiting teams. I meet their bus, I show them to their locker room, and it's such a neat opportunity to meet these coaches, or in Joe's case, get a chance to catch up with him. And it was really, really cool hearing him talk about his guys, and then for me to get to watch them. Really well coached, really unselfish, a lot of nice, talented pieces, inside and outside. Well, that was an old school out of bounds play. Gotta love that. Oh, it's always so much better when that shot goes in. You saw that they kind of had like a picket fence about 15 feet away from the ball, out of bounds under. Got all the defenders up, and then the kid inbounding it just tossed it off the back, stepped in, grabs it, and tries to get a layup. Creative. So many of those actions and plays that are so clever and creative and quirky come from high school, frankly. Every successful coach, wow, what a pass. What a pass. I'm so impressed with James McGowan. I'll tell you what, they are obviously very prepared to find that kid on the baseline against our zone. Just get your dribble into the paint. It's a nice little bounce pass. Oh, no! Uh-oh, now you hear me rooting. Sorry, everybody. That would have been tough. So like I was saying, all good coaches, even, well, everybody. Phil Jackson, Gino Auriemma, Don Staley, Greg Popovich, Dean Smith, they all steal. We all steal. No. That's tough. And a lot of times, of course, at the Division I Power 5 level, you have the most talent, obviously short of the pros. And so at the JV level in high school and at the varsity level in high school, it obviously makes sense. You have the least talent, generally speaking. And so as a coach, you have to be creative. You gotta really you gotta figure out who your talent is and put them in positions to score. So like I said, a lot of the neat plays in basketball come from the creativity of high school coaches. And that out of bounds play was one. Uh-oh. Ooh, I am straight on with that shot, and that looked like it was going to splash. Good help, number 2, really nice help. It's great when you miss that. He had a great look at a 3, just in and out, and then comes back and makes a good defensive play. Cole Hannon, number 2. Where's Cole from? Bethesda, Maryland. My old stomping grounds for 13 years down in the DMV. Oh. Wow, eagle eye by that ref. Eagle eye. It was going to be a layup. 10-point game. Boy, the Polar Bears have just stymied the Camels defensively. Can't get Billy Whalen free. Ben Rice. Obviously, Hartel is trying, and Kahn had some success, with David Murray inside, but he's had a couple, I think, offensive fouls, and these are such difficult decisions as a coach. So we've gone now to the senior, Ryan Omslayer, number 21, Jackson, New Jersey. Super nice young man. Did some work for me. He's in the fall sports. In game management, I have to find stat crew and ball kids, and Ryan, just really pleasant young man. Smart as well. Nice. Oh, get up there, there you go. Oh, you gotta be happy for that kid. Coach puts him in, and within a couple minutes, he scores. This could be his last home game. Oh. Well, kind of saw that foul coming, that call coming. So he did play in the first half. That's my mistake. He played 1 minute, 20 seconds, number 21, Omslayer. Didn't take a shot. Zone out of bounds, just like zone in the half court. There's that middle drive again, kick opposite. A lot of good shots that way. 20. Oh, there he is. He's talking to our crowd. You gotta love, well, I enjoy, obviously, kids who can have fun with an animated student section. Nice answer back. Like I said, you're gonna have fun with the student section. You gotta hit shots, and he is, that's for sure. Number 20, Randhawa, the junior out of Ontario, Canada. So awesome answer back for Kahn. Ben Rice right there. I think Bowdoin might have called that timeout. Still an 8-point game. But I was talking about the league and kind of being Wesleyans to win or lose. Tufts University, good new coach this year. He's on a 6-game win streak. They might have finished second in the standings, second or third. Amherst played Wesleyan really tough, both of them overtime. One of them was a single overtime and another was a triple overtime. And Wesleyan won both. And that's a little 3 matchup if you're not familiar. Amherst, Williams, and Wesleyan call themselves the little 3, and in basketball they play each other twice every year, and just a long-standing rivalry, similar to Bates, Bowdoin, and Colby, who in basketball play each other twice a year. Only one is a conference game. I want to see Billy Whalen hit a 3. That's a nice move. Get in there. All right. That's exciting. The senior. A couple buckets here in the last couple minutes. Again, coach has got 3 big men I mentioned earlier, and those are the tough decisions you have to make. Obviously, Andrew Hartel gets the most minutes. David Murray second most. That, in case you're wondering at home, did not look like a foul. I had a great view of that. I'm sitting right in that corner. But I must say that masked official he maybe has made the most calls tonight, so that's consistent. If you're Bowdoin, you're like, you know what? He's made a couple that have gone our way too. So that's basketball. But again, so Coach Sweeney, you know, he knows going in that he has an advantage inside. Again, he's got 3 guys and tries them all. Got to respect that. So Ryan is the third, and he's giving him a boost off the bench for sure. Free throws. Again, hurting the Camels. Cut it to 5. See if we can keep this momentum. Oh, nice defensive rotation by Flynn, number 1. That's impressive. Oh. He got that steal and he thought, I'm gonna make this 3. So that kind of, we call that a short corner high post dive action. This kid. But yeah, the center gets pulled to the short corner on the baseline, and then that high post dives, and you've got to have that weak side forward come over and defend that, and Jay Flynn did a great job that last possession. Haven't seen Bowdoin go to that too much, but they have not. Rare 3 for Schoenfeld. Bowdoin has not struggled to get open looks, so there is just zero criticism of what actions they've done and not done. 44 points, they're scoring it. Wow, calling bank. Jay Flynn, number 1. Roslindale, Massachusetts, by way of Kimball Union Academy. I'll tell you what, so still a 6-point game because Randhawa has not cooled off for the Polar Bears, number 20. My goodness. What does he have, 6 threes now? We have to find the man with the beard if you're gonna win this game. And I gotta tell you, it is not, you can't do it as well in zone, obviously, as you can man. You know, much like football, when defenses go to a zone, you know, Tom Brady for years just was a master at just, and all of those great receivers he had at just finding openings in the zone. So it's a trade-off. Like I said, our guys are young, but they have grown so much this year. Coach Sweeney has just kept his foot on the gas. I love that when his games would get canceled or postponed because of COVID, he was on the phones trying to find more games. And he was trying to find tough games. Wow, look at that balance. Body control. Kajitomi at the high post has probably been their best one there. Might have been a travel. Yeah, no, shot clock didn't reset. 2, 1. Good awareness, really good awareness. That was, not all players would have realized that shot clock didn't reset there. These kids are exhausted. Again, the gym is so loud. Both teams want this so bad. It's one of those games you gotta hydrate. Timeouts, halftime, so you don't cramp. It's really good D. McGowan right there. Oh. Good job, Rice is a good three-point shooter. Yeah, over half of his shots are threes in conference. He's taken 70 shots, 44 more threes. So for him to cut in the lane there and get that little floater just tells you that he's being creative and he wants to win, and He's problem solving. And he's probably listening to his coach, quite frankly. Say, guys, don't everybody just stand on the three-point line. But I was saying, Coach Sweeney picked up a non-conference game at Brandeis midweek. It's a good, Brandeis is usually strong. They play in the UAA conference, which is a really strong Division III conference for athletics. I think the NESCAC is stronger. The UAA, Brandeis, NYU, Rochester, Chicago, WashU, Emory, and Atlanta. It's a playing conference, flying everywhere. They play Fridays and Sundays, just really different. A lot of kids choose that conference because they think it feels like Division I because they're on planes a lot. Oh, that's big. That's big. David Murray powering up. Just a nice kiss off the glass, such a soft touch, they've cut it to 2. See, now it's like I say, play defense without fouling. Murray right there, if he had kept his arm more vertical. Yep, the referee just literally showed that motion in his mechanics as to why that was a foul. So the body was straight up, but he came down with that arm just. So many times the players feel like they get all ball when they come down with their arm like that, and probably a lot of times they do, but boy, the crowd is really loud. You know, I mean, noise is a factor in this game. 6 minutes to go. I don't want this game to end. 3-point game. Our gym here, Luce Fieldhouse, is unique. Our heating and cooling system is oftentimes, this gym is oftentimes chilly and other times too hot. Boy, Bowdoin is just in Whalen's shorts. That was probably a call by coach to get him a good look. And he was ready and shot that with a whole lot of confidence, but just defender right in him. It's a nice cut there by McGowan. Oh. How many points does he have now? So we joke here that if we could figure out when the heat comes on in Luce Fieldhouse, you know, if it comes on at about 8 o'clock, then we should be a pressing team in the second half, right? But I don't want to start any controversy. We have no control over when the heat comes on or when it doesn't come on and people are freezing, especially on the east side of the gym. That's a really nice pass. It's back up to 5. That was about to be an 8-point lead, which would have been, oh, that's nice, really nice. Schoenfeld, wow, cuts it back to 3. Let's go. Polar bears and camels. Oh, he wasn't expecting that. A rare turnover between McGowan and Kajitomi at the high post. Not gonna lie, I didn't get a good look at that foul call. I was looking at stats. Sorry, I can't offer more of a perspective. Coach Sweeney is getting that ref's attention and picking up full court again. Smart. Oh. Flynn almost there to tip that and get a steal. Here we go, sports fans. This is awesome. This is what you want in a playoff game. There's that little drive and dump off. That's a really nice reverse layup finish. I don't think I have called his name a lot tonight. 33, oh, Xander Workman. Oh, no. Wow. That is, you know, that's a credit to Bowdoin for working as hard defensively as they're working to stay with our players. It's like they created that foul on that dribble handoff. Just, it is a tough call, but it's just a real compliment to their effort defensively, just over the course of the game. Again, 33 Workman with that really nice reverse layup. So I did see that. Coach Sweeney right there is complaining that when Bowdoin set screens, their feet are too wide, their base is too wide. I don't know if it's official, but your feet are supposed to be kind of in the cylinder of your body when you set screens. And so that's what he's saying, is their feet are too wide and it's an illegal screen because of that. Get in. Boy, that is a nice bouncy rim. There's Waylon, number 2. Sophomore from Hamilton, Massachusetts, Williston, Northampton. Boy, just so comfortable with their dribble against the zone, Bowdoin is. It's that high post kick opposite. It's too good of a look right there. It's too good of a look. There's that number 2 for Bowdoin, Cole Hannon. He hit one really big one here in their first matchup. Love his headband. That's a nice give and go. It's a good call. It's a good call. Workman might be in foul trouble. I need to pay better attention to that. He's had 2 disqualifications this year. It's his 3rd tonight. So he's their 2nd leading scorer, number 33 Workman, at 10 a game. He only plays 21 minutes a game. 5 rebounds. Oh. I don't know that I've ever met a coach that can sit with not shooting free throws well when it costs you a game. It's like missed 2s or 3s or too many turnovers, maybe because you're being aggressive. There's things that you, but yeah, free throws really can drive coaches crazy. There it is again. Oh, wow. That was athletic for the Camels. David Murray just really got his hand in there. Challenged that shot. It's that little dump down again. They keep getting that to the short corner. Again, a lot of times Jim Boeheim, when one of the things his 2-3 zone does, and they always play that at Syracuse, a lot of times the center of their zone, I mean, they have multiple calls, but get in. He won't guard the high post, so they're so conscious of that, the high post making that nice bounce pass to the short corner of the baseline, that when the ball goes high post, he won't even come guard it and free up that pass. That's the pass that's really hurting Con. Again, it's not always easy to finish those, as was the case right there. And again, kind of got to have a nice reverse layup game. A lot of guys do have that. 5-point game, under 2 minutes. Nice, that's nice. They need that. It's one of the only good looks that Waylon has gotten this game. Putting it in McGowan's hands, their best player. So I was saying early in the game when you have, I think Bowdoin has 5 players at average. They do 9 points per game or more. You sometimes don't have a go-to late in the game, but I gotta tell you, what do I know? Watching McGowan, I'd put the ball in his hands and have a lot of confidence, which is what Coach Lloyd just did and picked up a little hand check foul. Con is, well, they're going to the foul line right now with that foul, so it was actually hurt them. So for those of you watching at home, one of Bowdoin's weaknesses, and their coach spoke to it, they give up 77 points a game in conference. And Con has 47 right now with a minute and a half to go. So huge storyline in this game. Their field goal percentage D has been last in the conference. They allow teams to shoot 47% from the field. I don't know if you remember, but earlier I said that that's one of our strengths, is we're number 4 in the league at 43%. So many times field goal shooting makes a difference. And I'm guessing that it is again tonight. So credit to these Bowdoin kids just really stepping up their D tonight. They did not stay overnight in a hotel. They came down from Maine today. About a 4-hour drive. Big free throws, big free throws. I think I've shared most of my notes with you tonight. I hope I didn't talk too much. I just really love basketball and respect both of these schools. Big time pull up by Shanefield right there. Wow. Wow. That is called calling your number and answering that call. Down 4, minute 22. It's going to be Bowdoin's ball. Going the length of the floor in the women's game. Under a minute to go, you can call a timeout and advance the ball to your half of the floor, exactly like the NBA. The women's game loves that. I can speak from experience. The women's game went to, instead of 2 20-minute halves, 4 10-minute quarters. This kind of makes it a little more exciting. You have, instead of just 2 end of half exciting scoring opportunities, you obviously have 4 end of quarter. But advancing the ball is great. And as a result, on the women's side, much like the NBA, women's programs have had to get really good at drawing up sideline plays. Men have to get good right now at getting the ball in bounds and not turning it over in the backcourt, of course, and giving a quick steal score, and now you're only down 2. So this whole part of the game has kind of been taken out of the women's game, but still alive in the men's game, and I don't know if they'll ever make those changes that the women have made. The women really feel like we like it better. Number 1 for Bowdoin, I've been wanting to say this, Michael Simons, he wears those orange highlighter tennis shoes, which are super cool. However, if you're a 3-point shooter, This is just my opinion, but I don't know. I feel like it's easier to spot you, especially when the defense is in a zone. Like, where are those bright orange shoes? I got to get out to him. Turns out Simons is a three-point shooter. Over half of his field goal attempts are threes on the year. He's missed some games with injury, only played in 6 out of their 10 conference games. If we were on Facebook Live or whatever you call those things, there would be some comments, and I'm guessing someone would agree with me on that the orange highlighter shoes draw attention to where you are on the floor. But I love it. I love it. He's like, that's not, maybe it will, but I'm still going to beat you, is probably his attitude, which I love. I'm going to see if I can pull up live stats. I want to find out how many threes number 20 has. Hopefully I didn't just... Well, here we go. A little chop in the corner, which is what you want if you're Con. Big step through. Oh! Boy, that was close. Let's see. He's got 5 threes. Number 20, Randhawa for Bowdoin. Told you he had 3 in the first half. He was 3 for 5. Well, now he's 5 for 8. So he's been 2 for 3 in the second. Shooting a blistering 63% from 3. Field goal percentage, oh wow, it's even at 41. Big 3. They needed that. What? Little confusion there. Coach called timeout. Not all the refs saw it. So I got some stats up here. Oh, wow, story of the game, Connecticut College 3 for 15 from 3 for only 20%, whereas the Polar Bears are 9 for 23 at 39%, which is above their average, both in terms of makes and percentage. Sure enough, free throws, Con only 9 for 18 at 50%, Bowdoin 6 for 10, so Bowdoin's left 4 points on the board and Con's left 9 from the foul line. That would make a difference in a 3-point game right now, of course. Bowdoin has led for 37 minutes and 6 seconds, and Con has not led. Rebounding is real even. Yeah, as a result of our shooting, the assists, Bowdoin 12, Con 4. So just, you know, Coach Lloyd for Bowdoin talked to me before the game, and again, just really has been trying to establish, right, some standards and values and culture for the Polar Bears, and sharing the ball is a big one, and they have done that tonight. There they go again in the corner. Not really where you want to. Smart, really smart. Can't tell you how many times I would say to a player in that situation, throw it off their foot. And Randhawa just threw it off our foot. Really smart. Here comes McGowan. We don't want it in his hands. Brings the trap. Whalen's trying to cut him off. Our big man wasn't able to. So we got a 1-possession game. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Ball is in McGowan's hands. Conn is in zone as they have been the whole game. Trying to set a ball screen there, a little pick and pop, a little one more. 1 second, shot clock violation. Wow, wow. That's their first violation the whole game. Now I know for Bowdoin parents especially and family watching at home, it's so nerve-wracking. And I apologize that but these kids have played really tough. Going to Whalen, plenty of time here. Trying to get a little three. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I got a foul, yeah. Well, that was a situation, I think, where we maybe trying to pitch back to Whalen and then just trying to create, and I think it might have been Rice was just trying to skip that to Flynn. It's a terrific crowd on hand. We're requiring masks. And I'll tell you what, these 15 seconds, plenty of time, down 3, 10, 9. Oh, smart foul. They had one to give. And they may actually foul here and put us on the line. That'd be smart. I'll tell you what, Conn College kids do not want to wear masks anymore, and they certainly don't want to have them covering their nose. So in the first matchup between these two teams, Coach Sweeney just did a terrific job of managing the clock late to get us back into that game and give us a chance. And I think Coach Lloyd is maybe going to give him a taste of his own medicine right here with this fouling, up 3. You know, you foul here, you put us on the line. So many coaches play it out. Doesn't appear that Coach Lloyd is. I don't actually know the analytics on that. When I coached at Bowdoin and at the Naval Academy, our teams are usually really good defensively, and we didn't like to foul. We like to play it out. I guess the analytics never were convincing enough to me and our staff to change that approach. Crowd is on their feet. Give it to these refs. They have been very, very poised. It's kind of warm in here. Again, really loud, standing room only. And these 3 refs act like they have been here before. The moment is not too big for them. So let's see what Bowdoin does here defensively. Sometimes, you know, you can run a play if you're Conn that just on the catch gives you a 3, and so teams obviously don't want to foul that and risk the 3 free throws. Nice flare screen. Yeah, it's a good call. Really good call. Ooh, that ref had his eyes on that foul on 12. Kajitomi. Coach called him a steadying influence, and I see that. So basically just, back screen, flare screen action for Whalen. Trying to get him free in the corner right in front of me for a 3, but Kajitomi just locked him up and wasn't going to let him come off that screen, was trailing him. People call it chasing. And the ref said it was a little too much holding. So let's see here if he's going to hit it or miss it on purpose. You know, I can't tell if he was trying to miss that or not, based on his reaction. lot of times teams will they'll put, their most athletic big men in the lane, if you're Con right there, and they'll do an Xing action when you're trying to miss and trying to get a no board. Well, I don't know if you can tell at home, but the gym is so loud for these free throws. This kid is probably, his ears are pulsing and ringing. He can't even, I think this is 3-point game again. Again, on the women's side, if you had a timeout, you can advance it, run a sideline play with 7 seconds, a much different look. So big free throw there for Workman. 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh. A pretty good look. 56-53. It's a heartbreaking end of the season for the Camels. Again, they had just been on a nice run. A couple of great home wins this last weekend. It was kind of senior weekend, but just a hungry, confident Bowdoin team came in here. They said, we don't care if we're an 11 seed. We can beat these guys. We beat them before, and tell you what, Bowdoin's defense was just the story of the game. Obviously, just kind of knew some of our tendencies and our stuff, and they executed the coach's game plan. It's all about executing. Executing the offensive plan, the defensive plan. Coach Sweeney is thanking the student section right now. He understands what a great crowd this was, and his son Henry is on the floor. Henry is a Camel super fan. He comes to a lot of the soccer games and, of course, his dad's games. He's a really cute kid, very outgoing. But congratulations to Bowdoin. It's tough, gritty. Well, signing off from New London, if anybody is still listening, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for watching and supporting NESCAC basketball, NESCAC athletics. It's a terrific conference, just true scholar athletes, nice young men and women. Again, congratulations, 56-53. Bowdoin wins and advances. Good night.